Welcome back to Skyrim. We're here in Riften, just doing quests, trying to become a member of the Thieves Guild. Now, I went back home and grabbed 10 fire salts and 5 ice wraith teeth. The smith here asked for the fire salts, and one of the merchants here, I believe she was right here, I don't know where she is now. She asked for the teeth to keep her meat fresh.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I am. All the merchants are gone. Well, no, they're here.
I've never seen me all this upset.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
The city really gets to her.
Maurice.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
I found the ice wraith teeth you want.
Perfect, just perfect. These should help keep my stock fresh for quite a while. And as promised, here's my trade. Hope you like it.
Thank you very much. I got pheasant breast and a spell tomb. That's an odd reward. I get the pheasant, but you gave me a spell.
You have everyone else impressed around here, but you don't impress me. You couldn't touch me if you wanted to.
You're a cold, unfeeling bitch.
Right, exactly.
You have no idea who you're trifling with. Now I suggest you turn around and rattle someone else's cage before you get hurt.
I'm watching you, Maven Blackbriar. One day you'll slip up and your Imperial friends won't be there to catch your fall.
I like you.
By the 9, I hate the waiting. The goddamned waiting.
You better watch out, Maven. She could slice you in half with that giant axe of hers. Alright.
Visitors like us
Element.
are rare in this part of Skyrim.
Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
I know. Just stop talking to me.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
I found the fire salts for your forge.
Amazing. These must have been very hard to come by. You've saved my business and warmed an old smith's heart. For that, I thank you.
You're welcome. I got gold. Okay. I'm also here to pick up Harold's sword.
Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep. Here's the sword.
He's too rich to be bothered.
Stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition.
Alright, we're good.
Return anytime. You're quite welcome here.
Let's just get this blade back. Butterflies. Where was he? He was here. Do I not have it? On my... Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, let's just return it real quick, and then we can gather these debts for the Thieves Guild in an ethical manner.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
Oh, shut up. And here's your sword, by the way.
Took your sweet time getting it to me.
Jeez.
Here you go, for your trouble.
What do you know of this? I believe it to be a false.
Alright, well, we got...
Did you have some sort of official business here?
Wait, let's listen to this.
Excellent. Then there'll be no need to devote any resources to stopping it. Thank you, Anuriel. That will be all.
We missed part of the conversation here. Oh, well. It sounded interesting, but most of it we missed. Let's go ahead and level up while we can. Magicka or health? Magicka or health? Magicka. Can put 2 enchantments on the same item. I want that. Smithing is probably what I want. You can improve magical weapons and armor. Yeah, I need that. Okay.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Now we need to go, I believe, the bee and the barb here. Yeah, collect Kirava's debt. Let's see if we can do that in an ethical manner. Maybe I can just pay it off. Hi there, Sapphire.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Don't worry about
What
it.
do you want?
How did you meet Kirava?
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I
Oh,
already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
I have them right here.
I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you.
It's like offsetting my carbon footprint. I'm doing a good deed so that I can rob Kirava later and not feel bad about it. You mentioned you serve special drinks? He might have mentioned that and I forgot. Let's ask him.
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you.
Sounds fancy.
Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Okay, tell me about the Thieves Guild.
They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash.
Not a fan, huh? You might want to talk some sense into Kirava.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing,
My
she's
guild?
become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
Then help me convince her to pay.
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do.
I know.
Rava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Alright,
Presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
shut up.
You're a stranger here too, huh? Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
What happened to your blade, Grimsever?
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
I could find it for you.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
Well, I know where we're going after Riften. We're gonna get Grimsever, and I hope get her as a companion. What happened to you in Misinchaleft?
Venturing in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen.
Oh, I fought those. No big deal.
When struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed. Because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds. Safe travels.
What
All
in
right.
the name of oblivion do you want?
Quiet, Maven. Let's talk to Kirava.
Or something to drink? Show me some coin first. You want something or not?
Are you ready to pay Brynjolf what you owe?
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Maybe I should visit that farm in Morrowind. Alright, let's, I hate to do it, but let's...
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means
Let's do
too
it.
much to me. Don't hurt them.
And pay up and I'll forget about it.
Well, here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
Oh, stop looking at me. I want to pickpocket her.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Fine. I was gonna give her money. Alright, what other debts do we have to collect? Damned if I know. I've got too many quests. Here we go. Taking care of business, that's it. Collect Helga's debt, collect Bercy Honeyhand's debt. Alright, let's talk to Bercy. I don't want to smash his prized urn. Okay, I think he's in here. Yeah.
So, can I interest you in anything today?
I have a message from Brynjolf.
What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message?
He's busy. I think you know what it is.
You're gouging me for what little coin I make, and you can't even protect yourselves? Ridiculous.
We can protect ourselves, trust me.
Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften.
I've had enough of this.
Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave. I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without my coin.
Maybe I should have brawled him.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. I can't believe you're doing this. Stop!
This isn't happening.
It is happening. Give me your money.
No! That urn was priceless.
You want me to break anything else?
All right, I get it. I'll pay on time from now on. Just don't smash anything else. Here, take your gold, and leave me in peace.
Thanks.
I hope you're here for friendlier reasons now.
I am.
After all, I'm all paid up.
Oh, they saw me. Alright, here you go. Here's 200 gold.
Think you can steal from smear you won't
Ah!
be here alive.
Death is highly overrated.
Okay, well that didn't work out. Yeah, it said 0% chance to steal. I guess planting money on him requires a very high pickpocket chance or something. Well, I wasn't going to give him twice as much as he gave me, but to pay for the urn, but okay. Okay, now we want to go... Ah, Helga. Yes, we want to collect Helga's debt. Alright, Helga. The Devella worshipper. Luckily, we don't have to break anything.
Please, don't hurt me.
I'm not going to hurt you. I have a message from Brynjolf.
I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment.
Wow, word gets around quick. Okay. You can't place any gold. 0% chance to place. That's strange. You want a goblet? Okay. We gave her a goblet. Yep, there it is.
Look, I got the message. What else did you want?
Nothing. I'm good. Enjoy your new cup. Alright, return to Brynjolf.
Working at the Riften Fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Let's see. What's the quickest way to Brynjolf?
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
Back through here again. I thought there was a shortcut. Oh, it is a shortcut, kinda. We got this bridge.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean.
Come back
I like
later,
that.
and I may have
Dumping
some word
bodies
for
and
you.
keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Yeah, we don't want that. Dead people, dead bodies means less customers.
Job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that.
Or
Dumping bodies and
less
keeping
people
the
to
guards
steal
quiet
from.
can be expensive.
Yes, you said that. Here's what they owed us.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return.
Membership,
Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
money, and poisons. Okay, what's next?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
If there's more gold where that came from, I'm in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Before we go, I have to ask.
What's on your mind?
Word is your outfit isn't doing well. True?
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
You better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We can talk later.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. We're going into the back room. The cistern. Okay. Hi there. Lead on. So this is where they train and live.
This is the one I was talking about. Our new
That's kind of a nice place.
Better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say.
Sounds good.
Do I make myself clear?
I'm already rich, but sure. Rules were thieves. What's the point of rules?
I'll let that comment go because you're new here.
Okay, thanks.
Ask things out of turn again and we have a problem. Now, are we clear on all of this?
I understand, sir.
Good. Then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Hooray.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me.
Alright, time to work on my thieving skills. How do I get my cut of the spoils?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing.
Oh.
You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
Tell me about the Golden Glow job.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey.
Hey,
It's owned by some
don't talk about bees that way. They're important.
We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
What's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Okay. What's so important about these clients?
The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble.
Got it. So don't go in just blasting everything. I am good at burning things, though. What should I do about Arangoth?
Maven prefers that Arangoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him.
Got
the
it.
guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Self-defense? Okay. Someone's paying me to steal Maven Blackbriar's horse. We can tell him about that. See if he has any information to give us.
Well, lad, I do just as well drawing a blade across my own neck. Where did this foolish request come from?
Sibby Blackbriar.
Huh. So Sibby finally got the nerve to bare his teeth, eh? Look, this sounds like a family matter, and I don't want the guild in the middle of it. You do what you want.
Okay.
But don't expect us at your back when Maven has your head on the executioner's block.
Gotcha. How do I destroy the beehives?
They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame.
That's my one strength.
Besides, Nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Why not level the entire estate? Well, he just told us why.
I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits.
Maven Blackbriar is the influential client?
We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arangoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arangoth and bring in a huge payout.
So how dangerous is it to cross her?
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison.
Alright, any more details about Golden Glow?
Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arangoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place.
Mercenaries, not Riften guards?
Aye. Arangoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Alright, will do. Let's have a look around here. Hi there.
Come here a second.
I'm here. How did you end up at the guild?
I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise you.
I believe it.
Doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman.
Why would you leave all that behind?
Because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about. I just wanted a little excitement. Something dangerous.
Like being a thief?
I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive.
How did you end up in Skyrim?
Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone.
That must have been difficult.
I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since.
That's the bald guy, I think.
Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
Alright, know anything about Golden Glow?
The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead. Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim.
Does the guild provide other services?
If talking your way out of trouble isn't enough, you could always pick up some training from Delvin, Vex, or Viper. Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need lockpick practice. Helped me out of a jam more than once. Come find me if you need more marksman training.
Alright, I looted the guild chest. Yeah, these are chests that we can practice on. Sure, why not?
You know you're not supposed to be in here right now.
Let's unlock the master chest.
You know you're
Oops. Not supposed to be in here, right? What do you mean I'm not supposed to be in here?
You know you're not supposed to.
Is the sweet spot changing? I think it's changing. Yeah, it is. Okay. No reason to continue with that. Hey, Thrin.
Hey, you're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild, making us look good. Too.
Hey, a new voice actor.
Let me know if you need anything. Okay?
So you were part of a bandit clan?
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans, but it was always about the killing for them.
So you were a murderer, but not for you?
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
Sounds fun. What changed?
We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
You never had to do that before?
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
And Garthek?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did.
Alright. I will. Good to meet you. Viper. Or Vipper.
Hey, let's talk a second.
How did you earn your name?
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot and made our way out.
Sounds normal to me.
Well, it was. Up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. The client had ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run. So I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her.
Did either of you get caught?
Are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me?
I have a spell that does that.
And I ran. Straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Riften.
That's an incredible distance to run.
Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed.
Why were they laughing?
Well, I had forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself.
Not that bright. Okay. Know anything about Golden Glow?
I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling.
Does the guild provide other services?
I'll point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Tonelia. She's the guild's fence.
Oh, I need to talk to her.
And she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have the whole guild to answer to.
New shopkeeper.
Pocket training?
Shadow marks. Fine.
You just let me know.
I took your book. I hope you don't mind. Hi, Mercer.
Better things to do than disturb me?
Not really.
Very important. I'm quite busy.
Know anything about Golden Glow?
I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way.
Any info would be helpful.
I'm watching you.
But that's okay. Sinric Intel.
Wanted to say something to you.
What is it? How did you become so good at picking locks?
Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale. When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a...
Hey, you sound like Mercer. With skills like yours, why not?
I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. Made a great deal of gold doing it, too.
Jailbreaking? What's that? I've never heard of that.
It pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out. Usually it's to free
Oh, you break out from the inside. Okay.
sometimes to... well, to kill someone on their behalf. Either way, the trick was in the escape. And that's where my strengths came in handy.
Why did you stop doing it?
Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No guild to back you up. I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if things didn't go as planned, I was on my own.
I think I see where you're getting at.
The last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go. After that, I promised myself I'd never do it again.
Why did you join the guild and not the Brotherhood?
I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that. Some other time, perhaps.
Hey, Rune.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something.
How did you get your unusual name?
My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes.
Do you know what they mean?
No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Maybe you aren't meant to know.
Perhaps. They could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything.
So who gave you the name?
Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for anything.
I appreciate that. Keep to the shadows.
Eyes open. Keep your eyes on Sapphire. There's more to her than meets the eye.
What's on your mind?
Where's Sapphire?
Yeah, you need something?
Pipper?
What do you want, little elf?
Riften, is this a shortcut? Oh, I think it is. Okay, yeah. Shortcut to the Thieves Guild. Alright, I want to go back to the tavern, Ragged Flagon.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
So, you're
Pretty much.
Protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street.
I know what I'm doing.
Face isn't gonna win you any favors with me. I can promise you that. On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off my hands. Now, that'll get you to the top of my list.
I suppose I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
Looks fine to me. I like the peace and quiet down here. What's happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Yeah, sounds silly. A curse? What can we do about it?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around out here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Sounds good to me. I heard you're offering extra work.
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
Tell me about the numbers job.
Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledgers. Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing?
No problem.
Good. Here's your assignment.
All eyes are on you.
Vex, what's up with you?
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear.
Uh-huh.
One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses.
I just want to make money.
Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
What sort of business?
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So, what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Is this unusual gem worth anything? Finally, I can ask someone about the gem.
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya.
Is it worth anything?
Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks.
How many of these are there?
I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
I've got like 7 of them. You sure you won't buy it?
Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
Alright, we'll keep an eye out for him. I heard you ran into trouble at Golden Glow.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Any tips to get me in there?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Got it, northwest. How will doing extra jobs help the guild?
Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin to our name. And when the coin dried up, that's when people started to leave. We had the best of everything down here. The Ratway was a damn palace. The only way this place will ever return to its glory days is if we can finish these extra jobs and start the gold flowing again.
What were the glory days like?
The Flagon was once a city beneath the city. We had our own if we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again.
Skip some dialogue there.
Those merchants would return. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again.
Alright, does the guild provide extra other services?
If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tanelia is the best fence around.
Oh, I'll talk to her.
And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills.
I heard you're offering extra work.
I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Tell me about the sweep jobs.
One of the quickest ways to make some coin in Skyrim is to clear out some of the wealthier homes of their valuables. If you're interested, I could point out a good place that could use a little house cleaning. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Good. Just remember the order. Do job first, get drunk second.
Got it.
Now take this and go.
How about get drunk during? Clear Viola's house in Windhelm of valuables. Okay.
Make it quick.
Hi, you're the face changer. You.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Is there anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Alright. Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Hey, we got Thieves Guild armor. Does the guild provide other services?
Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neerwin, and Vipper can give you a leg up on that.
What'll you give me for these?
I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
I don't have any stolen items to sell. I will buy some lockpicks. I guess I can sell... Oh, you've got 1,000 gold. That's nice. I can sell some potions. Not very many, but... Alright, real quick. Let's try on our Thieves Guild armor.
Back with good news, I trust?
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Back with good news, I trust?
There we go. We fit right in. We look like that elven archer we just talked to. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I think before we do these jobs for the Thieves Guild, I want to do I want to get that sword, Grim Sever. Where is it? Mission Shaleft. Okay, I think that's going to be my next destination. So we're going to take a pause for an episode or two from Riften activities. And we're going to head over here. More Dwarven Ruins. Locate Grim Sever. And then we'll head back. And I want that two-handed lady. That two-handed weapon lady on our team. She looks badass.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint her.
And I think she'll make a great tank. So that's what we're gonna do next. Alright.
All eyes are on you, lad.
I know. Yeah. I'll do my best. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.